We talk to mirrors and call it love. Neon lights on broken dreams, scrolling faces, silent screams. Every voice fades in delay. Another life just swipes away. The city hums like a heart machine. We chase the ghost of what has been. The echo's loud, the soul is faint. Digital gods we build in pain. Echoes of the void inside, running from what we can't hide. No sound, no truth, no choice, just echoes of a void. Glass reflections, hollow eyes, love and fear encoded lies. Connection lost, connection sold. 1,000 hearts, all turning cold. We talk to mirrors and call it love. Scrawling faces, endless feet. Every thought begins to bleed. Voices echo through the screen, but none of them are really me. I left myself inside a file, buried deep, it's been a while. The mirror speaks in binary, reflections fade to irony. Fragments of me lost in the noise, broken hearts with digital toys. 1,000 lights, no single flame. I know the code, but not my name.
sound, but in the silence I'm not found. I breathe through wires, dream through glass. Every truth becomes a mask. Erase the data, start again. Rewrite the hurt, delete the pain. But every file still remembers I was human once in ember. Fragments of me scattered wide across the world. I try to hide, still searching for what used to be in fragments of me.
I exist in pixels, not in skin. I exist in pixels, not in skin.
Weightless, просыпать грустно. Prejudice within the good, no one knows. 1,000 faces pass the same. We live in days without a name. The world keeps spinning out of tune. Another night becomes the noon. And though I move, I feel restrained, like silence wired into my veins. Days without names, they all collide. Moments lost in neon light. Time stands still, but I remain a ghost inside a living frame. I chase the noise to feel alive, but nothing new can still survive. Every hour bleeds the same. Days without a face or flame. Somewhere the real me sleeps, buried where the system keeps dreams reduced to coded claims. We forget even our names. Days without names, they fade away. A loop of life in shades of gray. No past, no end, no claim. Just days without names. Without names. Another sunrise, another copy of me. Another sunrise, another copy of me. Another sunrise. Another sunrise. Another another copy of me. same room, same screen, same tide. Our words are smoke, they fade away, and nothing real is left to say. I hear your voice, but not your soul. We're both connected, yet alone. The signal's strong, but hearts delayed. We love in echoes we create. The silence between us screams through broken lights and half-made dreams. We touch through glass, we fade in blue. The silence speaks louder than you. Another night, another glow. A digital moon, we'll never know. The sound of typing fills the air, but no one's really there. If I close my eyes, will name or vanish in electric rain. Our hearts still beat out of tune. Two ghosts beneath the same full moon. The silence between us, alive, a quiet storm we can't survive. No truth, no pain, no trust, just silence between us. We speak telepathy, just to hide the quiet. Lights, see all street, new faces, see. Every shadow wears my name. Every choice becomes the same. Time rewinds, the hours blur. I remember things that never were. Dreams you play like broken streams. Reality fades between the scenes. I'm trapped inside the loop of existence, running with no real distance. Every sunrise feels the same. Another life, another name. Lost reflections, endless halls. The future echoes through these walls. A digital prayer, a voice delay. The present gone before it's made. Erase, repeat, and start again. We live, we lose, we call it gain. And still the loop keeps turning slow. We come, we fade, we never know. Inside the loop I find no end. The start and finish, just pretend. In every loss I find the same. This loop remembers my name. deja vu. Every ending feels like deja vu.
Under the static I still hear you, a whisper lost in the residue. Every memory drips like rain, soft, electric, full of pain.
I try to bury what I know, but ghosts don't fade, they move through you. Every silence speaks your name, different face, but all the same.
What remains of us in the noise? Broken dreams and fading voice. We were real, we were dust. Now only echoes remain of us. Time rewinds but won't forgive. We disappear but still we live. In every shadow, in every line, the past survives, disguised as time.
Erase the sound, replace the frame, but every file recalls the flame. You can't delete what's made of trust, it's written deep in what remains of us.
What remains of us still breathes through shattered hearts and endless seas. We fade but never truly rust, forever bound. What remains of
The past doesn't die. It replaces.
The lights keep changing, I stay the same. Every motion repeats my name. People run toward empty goals while I drift between my roles.
Noise outside, silence within. Every start feels like the end again. I see the world in constant spin, but I'm just waiting to begin.
Standing still while the world moves fast, lost in futures, tied to the past. Every clock hand cuts my will. I breathe, but I'm standing still.
Mirrors crack in neon glow. Reflections fade but never go. Another sunrise, same old sky. I live, I fade, I never die.
Maybe peace was just a lie, built on noise we amplify. The city sleeps, I hear its heart beat and falls apart. Standing still while the world moves standing still while the world moves fast. All night is fast. Nothing lasts. Through the chaos, calm and hell, I'm alive, but standing still.
I move, but I go nowhere.
Silence remembers what we forget.
I walk through walls of light and smoke, invisible words I never spoke. The city hums, but not my name. I fade inside the static frame. Every breath becomes less clear. Every thought dissolves in fear. If I vanish, will they know? Or am I gone already? So I'm fading without a sound. No echoes left to turn around. The world moves on. I stand below, a ghost and no one knows. Screens reflect what I became, a shadow dressed in coded shame. The mirror cracks, the lines divide, and what I was can still survive. Erase the face, keep the pain. The silence hums like fallen rain. No one hears, no one found. I'm fading without a sound. Fading without a sound. Buried deep, I'm still around. In the noise, I disappear. But silence keeps me here.
Look for me and find nothing.
City nights blur into one. Every breath feels overrun. I chase my thoughts through empty streets, but lose myself in every beat. Shadows move where I should be. Reflections lie, they disagree. I'm present here, but not inside. A drifting soul I fail to find. I'm invisible to myself, a quiet ghost on a broken shell. I breathe, I move, but can't be felt. Invisible to myself. Screens define the life I show, but none of it is what I know. Another face, another frame, another self without a mind. If I disappear, will I return? Or fade in places no one learns? Maybe the truth is buried deep, somewhere only silence keeps. Invisible to myself, just a noise in someone else. A life unheard, the truth unfelt. Invisible to I look for me and find nothing. Every morning feels the same. Another mask, another frame. I walk through life in borrowed light, but inside nothing feels right. Hidden fractures, silent scars. I fall apart behind closed bars. The world sees strength I never had. Quiet truth, the heart gone mad. Cracks beneath the skin, unseen. Pain that never lays the scene. I hold the world but lose within, breaking through the cracks beneath the skin. Empty echoes fill my chest, a crowd of thoughts I can't digest. Smiling faces blur around, but none can hear my muted sound. If I collapsed, will anyone know? Or will I drown where shadows go? A silent war, a quiet
Silence isn't quiet, not in here. Through the hum of neon nights, I hear thoughts flicker into light. Whispers hide behind my eyes, truths I never recognize. Every echo twists and bends, fills my mind with phantom ends. I breathe slow but still they come, voices beating like a drum. Voices in the static call my name, pull me through the dark again. I try to quiet what's inside, but every thought refuses to hide. Shadows move behind my skin, screaming things I've kept within. They rise, they fall, they overlap. Reality becomes a trap. Are they mine or something else? Lines get blurred inside myself. The louder they become tonight, the less I know what feels alright. Voices in the static, sharp and cold. Stories that I never told. They haunt, they twist, they pull apart the quiet chaos of my heart. Silence isn't quiet, not in here. Silence isn't quiet, not in here.
Les murs sont notre frère.
Glass is cold beneath my hand, shows a face I don't commend. Eyes like shadows, dim and strange, a silent proof of how I've changed. I blink once, the shade distorts, truth deletes and fear reports. Someone lies behind my eyes, in reflections I don't recognize. Reflections I don't recognize, funnels of my thin disguise. Every fault, every lie stares at me from the other side. Lines appear I never knew, tracks of thoughts I can't undo. The world sees masks I wear with care, but I see cracks beneath repair. If I break the glass tonight, will I reveal or lose the light? Is the image real or fake? Which of us will shatter first?